Good morning. How are you guys? I am all set. I am not going to talk as long. Here I go talking too much. I was watching the replay trying to figure out a few things down here, and I'm going, I talk a lot at the beginning. I don't know if you need this time to kind of get like mentally in and prepared. I don't know. I like to have a little last few minutes before we dive in just to make sure everything's set up properly. And you might need that too. Last sip of coffee, whatever. We got shoulders today, right? And, oh, I see what's happening. There. We might go to black. That's okay too. Diana's here. Good stuff. Hello, hello. Somebody else I just saw popped up there. Good morning, everybody. So, here's the end of this. And the Y raise. So if you were to, I'm just going to use my dumbbells for the Y raise. Hang on, I gotta pop this in. Y raise, T raise. I think I want to go T here. Okay. And then W is here. Right, so this is just all manipulation for your shoulder joint. When you squeeze, you should feel that upper back from yesterday. I do. And then inverted row, optional. I think we've done inverted row yesterday, and I think we will stick with that. So let's do the first three Y raise. Now, I said if you have a band, you could do a band Y. And you could do a TRX Y, and that's where your body would move up and in. And if you have either of those pieces of equipment, just give it a go. Anyways, we're going to start. I don't have numbers on it. Let's go 10, 10, 10, 8, 8, 8, and then 6, 6, 6, okay? So again, just a warm-up for shoulders. And it's also, therapy. I find that it's just a reminder of the positions that we might find ourselves in that have caused problems in the past. So you just revisit them. Nice. What do we got? Reverse Arnold and full range. All lighter weights today, you guys. I don't think you'll be much up much higher than 8s and 10s, and except for that last one, when we do push press, that'll get your heart rate up a little bit. Probably use a little heavier weight. T raise, you could actually go here and do the whole shoulder movement. Depending on the weight you're carrying, you might not get the 10 out. 30 reps for this kind of a series is challenging. W's, there. So the top of the movement is the squeeze. Now you can collapse as I'm doing, or you can rotate into your W. That depends on your shoulder joint. I like to do a little bit of both, right? I don't like to I don't want to push this movement because it has caused me problems in the past, but good to visit. Ooh. Alrighty, instead of the inverted row, you might just want to do a few rear delt fly. Now this movement does originate at your shoulders, okay? As opposed to using it for your back, and I like it to start at your back. With this movement, you should be engaged there and using shoulders. Good. Ooh, gonna go for 8s. 8 reps. just taking a little extra time on this one shoulder and visiting a few rotations up top, personal, individualized, and you got to be doing the same thing, right? If you're finding a movement that's interesting, stay there, investigate it. This is the time for our therapy, right? We don't really make time for, as much stretching as we should and exploring, and this would be the day for that. T. There we go. I'm getting about 6 out on these ones before the tension really builds. You might throw a few torso rotations in. Oh. W raise, either rotating up and in or collapsing and okay, yeah. How about instead of the inverted row, you can just do a few rear delt fly for mobility, lubrication. Good. And we got one more set. I'm just going to take it into a good morning for that back. A little bit of a stretch for myself. One more. Ow. Now I'm feeling energetic. Six. Good. Ooh, I just found that spot. Oh, interesting. Okay, continue on with your T-raise. I'm just gonna, now I can't find it. So funny. Ah, there it is. Just finding that spot that is challenged and holding it there is a smart idea. You're on your T-raise, and next is your W for 6 reps. And 6, rear delt fly. Okay, full range lateral. Now the reverse Arnold press, if you're not familiar with the Arnold, go with an Arnold press, don't do it reverse. So this would be the Arnold press. Palms facing you, rotate away, okay? So this one is going to be palms facing out, rotating in. Now, I want you to know the difference because you're going to feel a different pressure or a different effect on that shoulder. So in general, the Arnold press is facing you and pushing out. And this time I want facing out and rotating up. All right? And take a lighter weight. Let's do that together. There's only 6 of them. And 6. Good. And then to the full lateral. How many of those? 10, 2, 3, Good. All right, rotating that neck. All right, torso twist. Breathing techniques. Today is a great day for all those little extras that we might not get to on the bigger days, okay? So don't think, oh my God, we're just doing shoulders, this is a wasted day. It's a catch-up day. Catch up, get a lot of stuff done and put a lot of mental thought into, you know, your parts, all right? Sometimes we're just trying to get through the damn workout, that leg day, chest day, and back day. I mean, they're heavy duty. So a day like this allows us to do all that auxiliary work, and very important. Oh, so you might, you'll see, getting those last few up, you might use a lot of momentum, which might be fine, pumping it up, or you might do less reps and go real strict. Okay, I'm just going to go another stretch here. There it is. Good. We got one more set here. And then the dumbbell band lateral. It's the lateral. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go the front ones first, okay? Because we're doing the side laterals right now. I'm going to just switch to front raise. And then we'll go to the, this is challenging. This is a hard workout in a good way. All right, let's go. Funny, that rotation hits the other shoulder for me. Not in a bad way, but just in a, oh, watch this. And 10. Good. I think I might keep these or not. I don't know. So band and dumbbell. You're going to, where is it? I had it right here. Use both. And then you're going to drop the band. That's going to be too light, but I'm going to bring them over anyways. 5s, 4s, and 2s. You'll see. So again, 10, 8, 8. Failure for the dumbbells. You know what? If you use the lighter weights there and then top pulse, keep your band handy because we're going to go back and forth for them. So, right? We're going for the front raise. Okay. then just the dumbbell to failure. I just want a little heavier for this next one. To failure. And then the top pulse, so that's somewhere here, just above parallel, and you want to just pulse it out there. Be careful because we're fatigued, and we've got 2 more sets to go, right? Might feel a little nauseous very shortly. Oh boy. Yeah, I could probably do a little bit more, but we got more. Doing good? It's Thursday. St. Patty's tomorrow. I went out and bought all kinds of did the little cookies. I was going to get the big ones, and I'm going, oh, you know, they just need little bites of sugar. Oh, grandmas, we are bad. We got 8s. Might go ahead with a heavier weight here for the front ladder with dumbbell and band. Take your time, get into position. These, again, are small muscle groups that we're targeting, so they need to recover to get back to full capability. Use this foot. Okay. 8s. Whoa, that changes everything. 1, 2, 3. Too much. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. 8. 8. Whoops. I'm here. I was just thinking, you know, you're not trying to max out your loads here. We're working the internal structures of the shoulder joint, tendons, ligaments, a rotator cuff. Those are the spots. Whew. You know, that are injured most often. And it's usually because, well, I'm not saying usually, it sounds like an expert here, but in my mind, common sense tells me that these outer muscles are very strong and they can, you know, take the brunt of a lot, but those inner workings might not be affected. You might not have addressed them often enough to keep them strong. Make sense? Got one more step here. Let's go band and dumbbell raise. I got 2s. 2s or 3s. We've got another whole series coming up, so. Build up of tension maybe. Watch. Watch, watch, watch. Top pulse with a band. You might choose to do this stuff standing. I find there's benefits to both. When you're standing, you might get a little more oomph, a little more help. This, I find, when I'm sitting, I stay very isolated. It's just my shoulders instead of my body and my legs hiking up and into those movements. But personal preference, number one, just try to keep it isolated. And if you're standing up, I mean, even if you're sitting down, engage your core, okay? You're always working those muscles to support all the other movements of your body. Okay, so I was just noticing the screen didn't turn black today. Isn't it funny that when something goes wrong, you're like all over it like a dirty shirt? But once it starts going good again, you like totally like, oh, take it for granted. Just taking a moment now to appreciate the screen that is working. Side. Band and then dumbbell only. Good. This is a good workout. I like it. I just love feeling my shoulders tingling, almost tingling. Alrighty, let's do this. You're going at your own pace as well, right? You might have work to get to, and literally you could do 2 sets of these and really thoughtfully affect the muscle. Okay. 10. It says to failure. I'm trying to get another 10 out. It might be 8. I don't know. And then the band pulls. Nice. Whoa. So when we get down to those push press singles, that's when we're going to be using, you know, some momentum from the rest of our body. And that indicates to me, because you're using lots of muscles, you can use more weight. But what I want to caution you is, right, these muscles are now fatigued. So somewhere in between what I think I can do, what I usually do for my push press, and what can I do now that these muscles are fatigued, 2 different stories. And I think it's a happy story. Because once you're fatigued, you don't have to lift that much weight to get the work done, right? The effect. Tricky. Strategies. 8, 8, 8, 8. Ouch! Pump it out, baby. Alrighty, I don't even know what time it is, but I think we're doing good. We gotta be doing good. I'm gonna check. I'll check when we do our push press. Let's finish up this one. Beautiful. Oh. and then the pulse. Oh. All right, I'm just going to tuck this stuff away. I've already been thinking 10 and 10 push press. You could start with a lighter weight and then move up to the 8s and 8s. Again, it's another call on your part. You've got to make the call. There. There you go. Alrighty. Check this out. Oh, good. Finish up. 10, 10, 8, 8, 8, 8. And hopefully trying for no rest in between so that the cardiovascular effect. Okay, so push press means now this is where, and I say it all the time, I should have 12s here. This is the only place I don't have 12s. Alrighty. It's okay. Pushes you to lift a little bit past your ability. Good. Do I dare? If I go up in weight, I am going to go 6 reps. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. You figure it out for yourself. No harming oneself. No superheroes. All right, this is 6s. Poof. Good. Belly sticking out, that's okay. We're getting it done. Well, I'm glad I did that. Some days you just gotta push. Recovery breathing, for those of you that weren't here when I got on my breathing kicks. Investigating true recovery, and I was also always cueing you guys to, you know, workouts over, stretch and recover, and what does that mean? And this recovery technique for breathing physically, biologically affects the nervous system. All right, so this breathing will signal true recovery. It'll bring the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system into coordination and start calming things down right from central nervous system. All right, so it's a concrete way to start your recovery. Then you got to eat properly. Get proper rest. All right, we're out of here. Friday, St. Paddy's Day. I will see you for glutes and conditioning. Let's not look ahead. I hate doing that. Have a great day, you guys. Enjoy.